Hello everyone, welcome to the home and the kitchen of Dr. Debra Williams, aka Dr. Debs. I am so happy to be asked to prepare a breakfast menu to teach you how we consume our meals in a whole food plant-based diet, coming straight from the Word of God. When God made Adam, He gave Adam his original diet, the fruits, the seeds, the grains. After sin, God added the herbs for the healing of the nation. So I'm going to show you a few ideas of how you can prepare a healthy, hearty breakfast menu for your family. The first thing we have on our list, I'm going to make a red lentils. Now this is red lentils, flatbread. I'm going to use lentils, pumpkin and oats, flaxseed, coconut oil and a little salt. And we're going to make a lovely homemade flatbread. Now they call it red lentils. They look orange to me, but it's called red lentils. So we have our blender. I'm going to add a half cup of diced pumpkin to my blender. Then I'm going to add a half cup of water. Okay, to that I am adding a half cup of the washed red lentils. Once we put that in, I add 2 tablespoons of my cold pressed 2 tablespoons of my cold pressed coconut oil, and then I am going to add 2 tablespoons of flaxseed. Quick and easy flatbread for the family, and you are sure what is in it, right? We have the flax seeds, which are high in lignans, which is very good for your body, right? We have the peas with the protein. And I'm going to add some oats. Now when it comes to oats, I don't recommend raw oats. Oats, like all grains, is high in phytic acid. It has to be properly cooked. So what I do, I'll take a big batch of oats and I will slow roast my oats in the oven at 200 degrees Fahrenheit for about an hour. Then I'll cool it and bottle it up like this. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of oats flour. Now how you make your oats flour is very simple. After you have baked, dry roasted the oats in the oven, you cool it. I just simply put it in my blender and grind it out, and there I have my own oats flour. Now once I put all of that in, the last thing I'm adding now is my Himalayan sea salt, right? I don't recommend the white salt in the supermarket, sodium chloride. They have pretty much taken away all the minerals from that. It's an empty salt, which is really not very good for your body. So we recommend the Himalayan sea salt, or another one called the Celtic, Celtic sea salt. Now once we place all of that in, we simply put the base on our blender, right? Shake it up a little bit, and we just blend it out. Turn it on. Alright guys, there you go. Now once you've done that, you simply take off the cover, right? And you scoop all of the mixture into your baking. Now I don't recommend that we bake on aluminum sheets, right? Aluminum is not good for the body. So what I do, I get parchment paper, not grease paper, parchment paper, right? And I spread out my bread, just pour it straight from the blender right on the parchment paper lining the baking sheet. Now if you have a stainless steel non-stick baking sheet, then you don't need the parchment paper. You just simply go ahead and pour it out, right? If you have glass baking sheet, then you just simply put a little bit of oil to grease the bottom, and then you just pour it out and you'd bake your flatbread. Quick and easy. Now, I'm a very, very busy individual. So, I have been gifted by the Lord to come up with quick and easy and healthy meals because I cannot spend an hour, 2 hours in the kitchen. I have too much sick people at my office waiting on me. Alright, so once we've gotten all of that out, because we don't want to waste any of it, right? Get it all out. Okay, and even the cover also. There's some in the cover. Let's get it all out. Beautiful. Alright now, so once we have all of that out, okay, what I do, I simply take my sheet and I just simply do this. Alright, let's flatten it out a little bit. Perfect. Good. Now this is going to go in the oven and I'm going to bake it at 250 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. Okay, so let's open up the oven. And I already have one that I baked before so I can show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so this is our finished. Let me get a place so I can show it to you properly. Our third item for breakfast for the family from Dr. Debs' kitchen is our granola. So we've put in the oats is in, the coconut is in, and we've added the pumpkin seed, sunflower seeds, right? Our cashew and our sliced almonds. Now, as I said before, you don't have to use all of this, right? Let's use what you have. I'm going to add 1, 2. Now you notice I'm using the peanut in the skin, right? The peanut skin is very healthy for you, so we don't want to throw it away. Let's just use it up. Okay, now the last thing we're adding is our, okay, the raisins are in. Perfect, so the raisins are in. So there we have it. Everything is in, right? Whatever you have, you use. I simply mix this all together, right? There you go. And this is a natural, healthy, delicious cereal for breakfast. And this can last in the fridge for maybe about 2 or 3 weeks. Doesn't last that long in my house. Or with my staff or with my family. Yeah, we really get into this a lot, right? So there we have our finished granola from Dr. Debs' kitchen. Okay, that's our third item. Now let's cover this up. And then I'm going to show you one more item that you can do for breakfast. Let's do a smoothie. So we have the blender. Now I'm going to do a soursop smoothie. What I do when I can get soursop, I get the soursop, peel it, take out the pulp, take out the seeds, and I freeze it up. So when I want to make my smoothies, it's ready. So this is soursop, right? All de-seeded, nicely prepared. Now I'm going to use 1 cup of coconut water. So I have a lovely coconut vendor in Nutritious. I get my coconut water from him, right? Every 2 days I get a nice big jug of coconut water. I'm going to add to that now, let's see. We're going to add flaxseed. We're going to add some pumpkin seed. We're going to add some sesame seeds. Alright, here we go. So we're making a smoothie. Good. Now, let's get our base. And we're making a nice, complete, it's like a complete meal. Right? It's a smoothie. It must be nice and thick, not watery. And I'm going to show you how quick and easy I make my smoothies. So in my blender, I simply add 1 cup of coconut water, right? To that, I'm adding a 1/2 cup of the soursop pulp. And then, once I've added that, I'm going to be putting in there some ripe bananas, I always have ripe bananas in my freezer. Because I find that the ripe bananas make the smoothies come out so absolutely wonderful. Get some ripe bananas, some frozen ripe bananas out of here. So I'm going to use 1 Okay, I'm going to use one red banana, right? So 1, 2, 3 pieces. So that was one red banana. Good. Now once we place all of that in, we're going to add our seeds last, okay? So now we're going to add 1 flat tablespoon of our sunflower seed, 1 flat tablespoon of our flax seed, 1 flat tablespoon of our sesame seeds, and 1 flat tablespoon of our pumpkin seeds. Remember, pumpkin seeds are a good source of zinc, right? Copper. So when you combine all these seeds, what you're doing is bringing together all of the minerals that the body needs, right? The coconut water is high in potassium. We have vitamin C in here. We have the vitamin B complex. So this is a complete meal, and it's going to be a smoothie that you can have for breakfast. So we simply close that. Now, if you had any other fruit, you could add it to it, right? So this is our banana soursop smoothie. Guys, that is absolutely delicious. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to show you something. So I have some strawberries in the freezer. Now when I'm buying strawberries, I always search for organic on the label. Right, very important, organic on the label. So now I'm going to turn what was a soursop banana smoothie into a strawberry soursop banana smoothie. Right, so I'm adding some strawberries in there, cover back my base, and we're going to blend. So, we've had the pleasure of teaching you today how to make a healthy, whole food, plant-based breakfast for your entire family. We did our red lentil, pumpkin, oats, flatbread. This is the final product when it's nice and cool. When you look at it, okay, look at that. That's our bread, beautiful homemade bread. We have the sweet bread, where we use the oats, the coconut, and then we use our seeds, right? And this is our sweet bread. And we did our granola, right, for the family. We did a soursop and banana with coconut water smoothie. And we used the same base and added some strawberries and made a strawberry soursop banana smoothie with seeds. There's one thing I never showed you how to make, but I'm going to show you the finished product. Now this is my ackee and tofu recipe. We all know how to do ackee. We're Jamaicans, right? No saltfish. Saltfish is garbage. Too much sodium chloride and nitrate. So what we do is just do the ackee, and I eat the ackee with tofu. Now whenever you're buying tofu, please ensure on the label it says organic, non-GMO soybeans, right? And then I simply just stir fried the tofu, cook the ackee the regular way, mix it together, and have an ackee. So here we have a delicious entree of beautiful plant-based meals made from your own kitchen to help your family to be in good health and prosper, even as their soul shall prosper. And we'll be having these now with our fruits. So we have bananas, we have pineapple, right? We have pawpaw, we have June plum, we have so many different fruits that we can consume with our meal. We have the dried coconut. What I normally do at the end of the meal, I just break up the coconut. So let's say, for example, you can't afford a cashew and you can't afford almonds, so expensive. Not a problem. Just dice up your dried coconut and eat that at the end of the meal. There we have it. We have lots of peas and beans, and that is it from Dr. Deb's Kitchen, whole food plant-based breakfast for all of God's children. Enjoy. Thank you for being with me today.